Around 70 kilometres west of the Libyan capital of Tripoli are the remnants of an ancient city that has been in ruins since ancient times. As with Oea and Leptis Magna, Sabratha was one of the last large trading cities of the former Tripolitania. This reconstructed theatre is the ancient city's most impressive building. It dates back to the 2nd century BC and was built by the Romans, whose cultural influence on Sabratha lasted for several centuries. The theatre could accommodate an audience of up to 5,000. It's difficult to believe that this cultural treasure lay hidden in the ground for centuries. It was in the 1920s that Italian archaeologists discovered this theatre, whose stage is one of the most beautiful of Roman antiquity. The reliefs on the pulpitum, the front of the stage, symbolize the good relationship between Rome and the trading city of Sabratha. But the city's history dates back to before the Roman Empire. It was founded by the Phoenicians in the 7th or 8th century BC. But almost nothing remains from those early times. This is a reconstructed Punic tomb tower. To whom the tower was dedicated is not known. In 46 BC, the city fell under the power of Rome and the rule of Julius Caesar. The favorable location of this town at the junction of two important traffic routes made Sabratha an important center of trade. Yet the city's cultural and financial high season occurred later, when it became part of the newly founded Roman province of Africa Nova. Under Roman rule, and particularly during the reign of the emperor, the most important buildings were constructed, the ruins of which can still be seen today. Next to the Forum Square where the markets took place, numerous temples were built in addition to the various administrative buildings of the municipal government. In 157 AD, a legal trial caused quite a stir. A famous writer and philosopher was accused of sorcery. Lucius Apuleius was accused of having bewitched a wealthy lady who was much older than himself and who fell in love with him. But he was able to disprove the accusation. Indeed, in his defense, Apuleius managed to make his accusers look ridiculous. And his famous speech, the Apologia, made history. Under the rule of Antonius Pius, Sabratha became a colonia and gained further esteem both in and out of Rome. Several baths, among them the thermal salt water baths on the coast, give an insight into the high living standards of the city's former inhabitants. Trade with the farmers of the surrounding region helped to make life in Sabratha extremely pleasant. Some of its citizens achieved great wealth. In its high season, the city even traded from Antica Ostia, a harbour town that belonged to Rome. The most important archaeological finds of the Tripolitanian metropolis are exhibited in the ancient city's two museums. Precious mosaics with beautifully decorated ornamental patterns are particularly striking. Various inscriptions on the thermal baths, such as the beautiful Salvam la Vissa mosaic, have been painstakingly reconstructed. The exhibits also feature many sculptures and mosaics that depict scenes from both ancient mythology and Christianity. At first, it was Roman religion that dominated the city, but after some years, Christianity gained more and more followers. The court building in which the famous trial against Apuleius took place was subsequently transformed into a Christian basilica. Ancient texts also mention that Sabratha became a diocese in the 3rd century AD. The gradual decline of this important trading town was closely related to the decline and fall of the Roman Empire. Following a devastating earthquake in 365 AD, the city was conquered by the Vandals tribe, who saw Sabratha as a great prize. In the 7th century AD, the city was conquered by the Arabs. However, they selected another Tripolitanian metropolis as their capital city. Thus, the once glorious Sabratha fell into decay and lay forgotten for several centuries.